Hi there, and welcome to Storytime with Kay. Today we will read Cars, Air Mater by Annie Auerbach and illustrated by the Disney Storybook Artists. This book was published by Disney Press in 2012. One afternoon in Radiator Springs, Mater the tow truck was giving his friend Guido flying lessons. Good, that's good. Now give it more throttle. Just then, Lightning McQueen drove up. When he heard what Mater was doing, he asked Mater how he had learned to fly. Mater smiled. You see, it all started when I was towing this here car to Propwash Junction. Propwash Junction was a town full of airplanes. Mater pulled into the town's service station to drop off the car he was towing. Overhead, 4 jets thundered through the air. The jets left trails of smoke as they flew upward at an amazing speed. Mater realized the jets were a famous team of stunt airplanes. Wow, the Falcon Hawks! Mater noticed a sign for Skipper's Flight School. He drove inside and asked Skipper to teach him how to fly. Skipper was confused. But, you're a tow truck. That didn't stop Mater. The sign says you can teach anyone, guaranteed. Skipper couldn't argue with that. He told Mater to get geared up. Before long, Mater was transformed into a rickety airplane. He had wings, a propeller, rudders, and a pilot's helmet. He couldn't wait to get in the air. All right, let's do this. After a wobbly start, Mater was airborne. Yee-hoo! Just as he was getting the hang of flying, Mater caught his tow hook on some telephone wires. He sprang backward like a slingshot. Whoa! But instead of crashing, Mater started flying backward. He was so proud of his new trick. Look at me! Skipper was impressed too. I really can teach anyone. Meanwhile, the Falcon Hawks landed on a nearby runway. One of them had sprained his wing during practice, and the big air show was tomorrow. They had to find another stunt plane quickly, but where? Just then, Mater flew right above the Hawks. They had never seen a plane fly backward before. But Mater realized there was one trick Skipper hadn't taught him. How do you land this plane? Mater did manage to land, upside down. The Falcon Hawks were so impressed, they asked Mater to join their team. The next day, the airshow arena was packed with cheering fans. When the announcer introduced the Falcon Hawks, the crowd went wild and looked to the sky. The stunt planes soared toward the stadium. Joining them was Mater. He had new wings, a helmet, and a slick paint job. Mater and the Hawks swooped high above the crowd. The fans in the stands loved it, especially Mia and Tia. Mater is awesome! Near them, Skipper watched, feeling very proud. The Hawks split into 2 groups, crisscrossing paths on their way back up. They created a tic-tac-toe game out of smoke. The announcer couldn't hold back his excitement. Tic-tac-toe Mater! That Mater Hawk is amazing! Next, Mater created a picture of himself with his exhaust smoke. The crowd oohed and awed. It's a masterpiece! Now it was time for the grand finale. Red Hawk and Green Hawk flew toward Mater. They had a large elastic band in between them. Mater gave the okay. Mater Hawk is a go! As he flew past the hawks, he pulled the elastic band tight with his tow hook. Soon the band snapped back into place, and Mater hurtled backward through the sky. Mater flew so fast that a giant boom rumbled through the stadium. Skipper knew what that noise meant. He broke the sound barrier. He's breaking the record. Unfortunately, Mater also started to tear apart. First, a metal bolt loosened and popped off. Then his helmet and wings sprang off. He spiraled down toward the ground. Mater tried to hold himself together. "I'm breaking up!" Back in Radiator Springs, Lightning was worried. "Whoa, what did you do?" Mater grinned. "Oh, you remember. Lightning McQueen Hawk." Outfitted with special wings, Lightning flew up to Mater. He caught the tow truck's hook, saving Mater before he crashed. As Lightning pulled Mater through the air, he yelled to his friend, "Right now, Mater, finish your finale." Lightning let go of Mater's tow hook. "Okay, buddy, stick that landing." As Mater dropped the short distance to the ground, he smiled at the stadium full of cheering fans. Then he touched down on the airfield and spun to a smooth stop at the end of the runway. But Mater had one more surprise ready for the last stunt. He pressed a special button with his tire, and fireworks lit up the sky. The crowd cheered. What a finale! In Radiator Springs, Lightning didn't believe Mater's story. That did not happen. Just then, a call came in through Mater's radio. It was Blue Hawk. "Mater, we're down one plane. We need you pronto." Lightning watched in shock as Mater and the Falcon Hawks flew away to another amazing stunt show. The end. Thank you for reading along. Be sure to rate and follow us for new episodes posted daily.